Now, religious leaders are calling on the government to reinstate the ban on genetically modified foods over concerns of indigenous crop contamination, which may compromise Kenya's export prospects. The Interreligious Committee says aside from health safety concerns, the lifting lacked public participation, making it unconstitutional.
Genetically modified crops are banned in nearly 40 countries, in comparison to 30 countries in the world where genetically modified crops are grown and exported. The government had lifted the ban on the open cultivation of GMOs that came into effect in 2012 in efforts to improve the country's food security. Religious leaders have convened to ask the government to reinstate the ban over various concerns on the health of Kenyans and preserving the country's agricultural heritage.
They address the root causes. Kwa nini kila wakati na kila mwaka tuna hili tatizo la uhaba wa uzalishaji wa vyakula katika baadhi za sehemu. Serikali isitoroke katika majukumu, bali lazima iingie ndani, iangalie kwa kinaga ubaga sababu na matatizo haswa ni yapi.
Let us have a discussion and see how can we sustainably think about food sovereignty and food security. There are many other solutions. Yes, we support bioengineering. Of course, we know science supports life also, but we are talking about the negative effects of the bad GMO. And for us as a church, as the people of God, we really support the sanctity of human life.
They argue the country should exhaust all other options to achieve food security before resorting to GMOs. In addition, they highlighted the possibility of compromising Kenya's premium organic markets that may result from cross-contamination once the cultivation of modified crops comes into full effect.
A temporary solution is provision of food from those counties which have the products. Let the government ensure that there is delivery of every produce that is available to those who do not need it, do not have it. Yeah.
They're endorsing the adoption of rain harvesting and food distribution to ASAL counties as a temporary measure against the current food shortage. For the long term, they ask for the adoption of safe biotechnology, a larger budget allocation for the agricultural sector, and investment in climate adaptation mechanisms. The religious leaders want the government to put in place mechanisms that support patenting of indigenous plants and animal materials. And the tussle continues, where religious leaders are saying it's not a matter of winning or losing, but a matter of considering the welfare of the people. Hibak Said for Prime Edition.